Update 47.1 has dropped, and it comes with a bunch of fixes for the Rogue Legends DLC, but more importantly, how did I get here? Stage 5 of 5. I selected Pirate Brickell for her full broadside artifact of, well, your Buccaneer essentially having 3 ability charges when you're hooking in the balloons. So hooking up to 3 balloons at a time, kind of like a Pirate Lord-esque. But anyways, our build. Most important ones for me, I think, are portable artifact, the ability stacking artifact. This one is just so that you can actually get some lakes onto a non-water track. Ability stacking means that Brickell and your Buccaneers get an extra charge, or in this case an extra 2 charges. I'd like for this to be legendary. So anyways, it's led to this, and we've been given a very good map and what I think is one of the easier bosses in the game. Hopefully this will be what we need in order to finally beat the Rogue Legends DLC, aside with Chimps mode obviously. Hopefully this is what we need, but if we underperform, then we'll need to go back to the drawing board. But carrier flagship, definitely a thing in which we need. Okay, you are on your first skull, and that was pretty quick as well. Want to go to inspiration for that additional range, but oh my gosh, the balloons are going.
We're hit.
So yeah, we should actually separate our balloons out. Will this setup be any better against this monstrosity? I finally want to be done with this behemoth. Okay. Super mine, Brickell mine, how you want to call it, mine. Okay, that is going to be unleashed. That is absolutely fine, because now these towers at the back of the map will not be disabled. It was stupid of me to pair up the 2 floaties so that then everything will just be disabled. Second skull acquired. We're going to go with quickening, get our hooks in that bit more quickly, even though they're disabled. At least there's nothing quick trying to come along that way and pulverize us to death. Yeah, because of this build, this boss is essentially just done and dusted, honestly. There's nothing that it can do against us. A little bit more inspiration, thank you very much. Means that you can reach over to this side of the tree stump here. Let's unleash you, dear Arc Knight. Okay, you're going to go on strong. You're going to fire at the vortex. Perhaps you were firing at it. Look at everything going around it. Yeah, but the Fata Morgana artifact will mean that they can just simply bounce off the screen until their pierce has been capped. And Dread Bloom, and that means that any of these will apply to all of our towers. Yeah, Vortex is just not leaving this first log over here. I'm sorry, Vortex, but your time here is done. I'm so lucky with the map choice, honestly. I've heard some people get Ravine as their final boss, and that is absolutely torturous. Imagine getting Ravine as your final boss, like you made it all the way to the end, only to get completely screwed over by RNG, which is part of a roguelike experience. But for it to crop up just like that, that is something else. You know what, let's just put you on strong. Make the process of this vortex going down that bit more quickly. And as you can tell, the game is running like a stop motion animation. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Final skull met. I think this game is game, set, and match, honestly. Honestly, this thing, this vortex, I think it's definitely a very unbalanced boss in comparison to the others, which are definitely tougher. Like, I'd say Dread Balloon and Bloonarius are the tougher ones, although I think they have made changes so that tier 3 no longer spawns bad balloons, which is good if that is the case. Okay, Vortex. Did you even try to go anywhere past the starting point here? 150,000 HP, that is expected, because like in regular boss mode, it's like 1 million or so. Okay, and also loading in as well is a bit of a bummer. So that is stage 5 completed. Would you like to see the rest of the run? I didn't record it, unfortunately. Okay. Why am I giving permanent artifacts when it's literally the end of a run? But I'll just take that. Okay, artifact extraction. What would I like to take back? It's not even giving me the option of vortex because I've already got it. But I have completed the run, so I'd like to get something which, okay, I may benefit from that in other runs. Campaign completed. Hell yeah. So we go to home and... So there's no transition when going to home. It's just that. What? Okay, this was a little bit under rewarding. It's like you're supposed to transition to the menu of the Rogue Legends sort of thing. Well, that was really annoying. The game just crashed when I tried to see what my party was. I want to see my final party before I leave the campaign, but I guess that's not going to be the case. So there are so many artifacts in this game, and it's like, I think it's like 69 of them in total, which obviously Ninja Kiwi would do a number like that when it comes to the number of artifacts. And there's most likely going to be more artifacts in the future, like if, let's say, they manage to fathom out what Elite Lich or Lich can do, then there'll be the essence of Lich. And it could have something to do with like lives and stuff like that. Like if you suddenly lose lives and all of your monkeys essentially get like a Elite Defender equivalent sort of thing, when you're able to just dramatically increase your attack rate. And it could be something that's like for the rest of the run or something. I don't know. Pops 5 Legendary. Yeah, this is another one which is very, very cool for the Pirate Brickell run. It means that all of your hot shots can then essentially do more damage when a balloon is popped. And also nearby balloons as well, which is pretty neat. Although I'd rather get the common one so that then I can actually start with it. And I'll start with Bloody Commons, which has been nerfed in this little update, 47.1. Now it's 20% rather than guaranteed. Now my super monkeys cannot hit leads guaranteed. But one thing I really struggle with a lot of runs is how to deal with camo balloons. And that's like, you could just equip Essence of Phase and just going like that. But if you're doing like a Pirate Brickell run, and your hero artifact is Broadside, and you go onto a map with no water, and you don't have portability, then what can you do against the actual threat itself that is everything? I know it's like you're supposed to have other towers down, like monkeys. You can put them down on either water or the land, but it's a very water-centric build in which I had going on here. And you do start with a beast handler, and you could upgrade that up to the whale cross pathing and stuff like that. Get the buffs from Brickell when she uses her naval tactics ability. But I definitely think that ability stacking and portability are the two most important ones to pair with Brickell, especially portability, because the other two skins of Brickell do get the portability vein. You get cannon ship, which is nice, but you do start with a Buccaneer because you do get the full broadside artifact by default with Brickell. So that just comes with a part of the course. You don't get any sort of amphibiousness, dear one. Or maybe you're trying to say something by the fact that you can put land on water. But if you do get that corrosive torpedo artifact, then that is a big help for the run, because essentially it really dramatically increases the damage of your submarine. But it's especially effective with the top part because everything within its radius gets covered in glue, and that is just a very, very big benefit rather than just periodic from either its darts or its ballistics. It's just permanent as long as you have it all across the battlefield. What's cool is that I've unlocked Chimps mode, which is an endless one in which people have been able to go up to like the 10s or possibly the 100s, and there's just non-stop action. But for me, I get to stop when my computer explodes from the frame rates dropping too low. It could be my PC, or it could just be this game, which I think is more like going to be the case, because I got like top-notch specs for my PC, and it's literally running like a flipbook when it comes to the Rogue Legends DLC, which shouldn't be the case. And if it's always like, let's say, a normal scenario where you go into ultra late free play, then I understand there because there's so much going on, but there's not a huge amount going on. Oh, collection event is unlocked. So it's been a shorter video today, and I know my Rogue Legends DLC videos don't do as well when it comes to like my 2TC videos or my 2MP videos or even custom map videos do get some traction, but I enjoy making them nonetheless. Even if the experience sometimes can be either a flip book or chaotic or a combination of everything. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves.